Hello again, everybody. The next car that you've selected to view on ClassicMuscleCars.com is another new arrival. Now, this is a 1970 full 46-pack 4-speed V-Code Dana 354 Roadrunner 2-door post coupe. Now, what is different about the 2-door post coupes than the hardtops? Jeremy, if you can show them in the center bar, the chrome and the bar between the windows, this is a post coupe. Now, another cool thing about these, they don't have roll-down back windows in the quarter glass. They have pop-out windows. You have like a vent wing. You open that wing and pop out the window. It's really cool. These cars are really rare. Now, when we read the VIN on this car, it's RM21. The 21 stands for 2-door post coupe. There was 429 446-pack 4-speed RM21 coupes in 1970 that were built. Now, this car was equipped with an air grabber hood. Doesn't have a whole lot of options. It was strictly muscle, but the code for that is an N96. Now, that's what is on the fender tag in the car, and from that code we can tell that the air grabber that's on here was ordered this way from the factory for this particular car. Now, this car has been going through, it's had a great restoration on it. It's not a full rotisserie restoration, but it's pretty close. I don't think everything was completely disassembled, but they did a lot of highly intricate detail work underneath. We're going to take some photographs of that so that you can see it. It's painted in the trunk like it should be. Underneath the car has been painted, and the areas where the factory undercoating was spread, that has been done also. Now, it's got a correct 446 pack in it. It runs like lightning. These cars are extremely fast. They're fun to drive. The B-bodies right now are the next car that I will tell you is going to go up in value like the Hemis have went up and escalated over the past year and a half. This is the next car that's going to be right there with them. Why? Because the 446 pack was the next car, the highest horsepower, more desirable performance car in the Mopar line to be able to get. But these cars, statistically, if you look at the 50 fastest muscle cars, these cars were high on the list, and they actually beat out Hemi cars because they could hook up and take off. So the 446 pack car was a very fast street car on the street. They were very popular, and they were known back in their day when we used to race. If you came up against one of these and you had a big block Chevelle, most likely if it wasn't an SS Chevelle, you were going to get your doors blown off. So that was what to look for on the street. Now, this particular car is a vitamin C orange. It's EK2 code. That is on the fender tag. That tells us this car was born with this color. It's also a vinyl top car, and it has a black interior with silver trim, the headrest, bench seat, and it's got the big wiggle stick pistol grip 4-speed, which is cool in these cars. It looks awesome, and it feels good, and it shifts easy. Some of the other cars that were built, there were 4-speed muscle cars back in the day of when these cars were created. The shifters weren't really creature comfort to fit your hand to where you could actually catch a good gear. This is a pistol grip. This is a car that shifts really easy, and you're comfortable when you're shifting. You can keep your eye on the straight line and do what you need to do. Now, also with this car, Jeremy's going to show you this. There's a piece of artwork that's included with the sale of this car. And this is a really cool piece because this piece was created by Salvador Dali. Now, he was one of the great artists of the last century, and he passed away in 1989. This particular piece was done in the early 70s. The original painting that was done, this is called Lincoln Vision. The original painting that was done is in a museum in Japan, and I believe it sold for somewhere around $2.5 million. This is a lithograph, so this is a reproduction of that famous painting. But what's cool about it, Jeremy's going to show you it. When you get back from this lithograph, you can see the complete face of Lincoln. So what Jeremy will do is he'll place it in our building and he'll pull back from it, and you can see, from what you can see now, you can see Lincoln's face appear. This is really a cool piece. It's an investment grade piece of art that's included with this investment grade muscle car. Also, it has appraisal with it that Jeremy will show you that the piece is currently appraised at $7,000. Now that's included, that's a gift from us to you for buying an investment grade muscle car. This is a car that's going to do nothing but go up in value and make you money. This car is a great car to take out, to drive, to show, cruise, and have a lot of fun with. So I'm going to turn you over to Jeremy so he can give you a go around of this beautiful 1970 V-Code 446 pack Roadrunner. Give Ed a call at 847-526-5950. He can give you some more information and talk to you about this car. We have one more 6-pack car that's here. We already have that one up on video also. That's an automatic. I know we have to do a little bit of going around on that and give you a few more views and angles, and we're going to photograph this one and do the same. If you need some more photographs, give Ed a call. He can email some if you're really interested. If you're just a photograph seeker, we don't have time for that here. We're here to sell cars. That's our job. That's what we do. So give Ed a call, and he can take care of you.
All right, here's the latest addition to our collection of 70 446-pack Roadrunners. This one's beautiful vitamin C orange. Let's go for a walk around. A little better with a little more light on the subject. Now let's take a look under the hood. Nice and clean. Maybe a bit too much light. There's the air grabber mechanism and assembly. Drops it on top of the nice 6-pack air cleaner. Looks like they put it in MSD ignition. Nice, clean, well detailed under the hood here. Now let's close the hood, take a look at it. Nice indeed. Now we'll go for a look on the inside. Door panel's looking pretty nice and clean. Back deck, back seat, looking good. Functional dome light. You have your seat inside here. 39,551.8 on the clock. Tack, oil and water, and the wiggle stick. This is a good shifting car, like Tony said. Kind of bare bones, but looking good. Even got this thing. Let's take a look in the trunk. Inside, painted really nicely. Nice and clean under here, under the mat. Lots of room in here. You could have a party in this trunk. Very cool. Soft seal is indeed soft. And there you have it, the latest addition to our 446-pack Roadrunner collection. Well, while we're at it, let's take a look at the paperwork on this dolly. There's the certificate of authenticity. Tells who he was. That's the COA, certificate of authenticity. And here's the appraisal. $7,000 appraised value, 9/8 of 04. For this guy, we're going to go take a look at that now, actually. And now we're looking at this nice picture of Abe Lincoln there, our 16th president. It's been a long day here at ClassicMuscleCars.com. We're going to take a couple of minutes to just check out this piece of artwork. All right, well, that's obviously not what we're looking at there. Let's do a close-up scan of this. Back off a little bit. There's, it looks user-friendly there. In the meantime, let's back off a little more on this. And it's getting to look more and more like our 16th president. So when you back off a good distance, there he is. It's Abe. Now those little things in the corners, those white squares, are for shipping and protecting the frame. So you can take those off when you get it home. But there he is, our 16th president, Abe Lincoln, as done by Salvador Dali.